You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. My name is DJ Slim, and this, of course, is my editorial. Editorial way, editorial way, editorial way, ebetwi. Side bi ebefa biaro, se unyan to wase na oye wadwen se obetie ni no anya monti ase a obenya. Medane me ho aba na me de nsem a ano eden pa ebrel ene ye ka about the Golden Kingdom, In Kumasi, Ashanti region, with respect to entertainment. Editorial way is partly brought to you by Aqua Blue Mineral Water. Mr. I am from Aqua Blue Nimbesi Minchen Wine, na hiame. And then Semino Mekasa, Antino Mehia, Etrimia, Namanom Nafi, Bibia, Aqua Kama. Aqua Blue Mineral Water, and American farmer, Ube here be. Said ya, Unum Suboni Biam and Encoma Yaribia, Bemounts, Suboni, Mr. No Aqua Blue Mineral Water, and American farmer. My bet.Africa, yes. On YouTube, my bet.Africa TV, say you provided the best sports content in tea. Aqua Blue Mineral Water na ba bedroom TV to subscribe to my bet.Africa TV for the best sports content. Yes, Jupe enso kan ho o pese send this free abroche ba Ghana hasia use Jupe, download the app for yourself and use the promo code DJ Slim Trobum. Na o send this bia when you $10 discount on all your transaction. Upeso tukwanya a Femon Travel and Tour. Femon say ono or Jivis animal and San Wajiska. Or Jivis animal and San Wajiska and Timiso. Friend number na was screen as CA enough Femon Travel and Tour and so on phone tukwan. And like I said, we're talking about the Golden Kingdom of Kumasi. Now Kumasi there's no better person who can talk about it than a Kumasi 4. And of course, probably representing Kumasi everywhere I go. Now, there is one bugging question that every time keeps popping up. Ever since, Obia or Bia DJ Slim, my operating Kumasi for close to 17 years plus. And being a DJ, being an outdoor person in Kumasi for 17 years, I've seen the good, the bad, and ugly. Kumasi. Now, I had a career that spanned across 17 years, like I said earlier on, and I've seen so many sides of Kumasi, like I said. I've seen the vibrant side of Kumasi, and I've seen the dull side of Kumasi. Now, in my video with City Boy, I mean, so on radio, Mr. Obe Timiako, a channel way so nafi, wahre interview, or loud lounge with City Boy of Asaka. Mr. Ohe Srohasia, de ato Obe Timiako click on it, and you can watch the full interview. It's like an hour plus interview. We talked extensively, and there was a time that I broke down some of the problems that I've realized that is popping in Kumasi entertainment. And somebody will ask, Slim, what is the problem? Most of the times, the entertainers, and I say, Omo ajidin was show business mu almost spring free Kumasi be drew baby one so move concrete and I say in fact men say west they move towards Accra most of the time migration here from Kumasi to Accra. Now what is accounting for some of these things? Growing up, me wohona ochame kwame e free Kumasi e bankran. In fact, I think so ochame could feel free her first. And then later on, Ochame Kwame ensu diso. And I say, Baku. Yeah, I think Ochame Kwame ne koi na. Ochame kufi koi. Well, if I say I'm for radio so no be a can Ochame no yes nafi wajayo horn wakwatran. And there was so many people attacking Ochame Kwame. Although I felt the same way, na mini platform and made me a 20p so I kept mute on some of these things, but I felt betrayed. And that is basically how so many people feel betrayed, especially so you entertain Kumasi, now free region, they feel that you've betrayed them. But then, I am virtually impossible for an artist to be in Kumasi or for an entertainer to be in Kumasi and still make it as hard or as big as they have to. Yes, there might be external cases and also exceptional cases. Nipa no betimia reside or beya at the end. But if you want to have the faster blow mechanism, you need to move towards a certain point. Now, issue I realize it stems from 3 places. Number 1, baby, I'm a title no authorities. My regional minister and my mayor first, and then me because more and everyone say more or less the recognized authorities of the land, mayor and a regional minister. Now, I'll start with this. Creative arts, what region? Reason tia, intimi move kesieni nina fan free sankrofo emi enu, regional minister ni mayor. Their lack of proactivity, omunye proactive. Baako koraa. We are still stuck to the same old ways. And the fact that they don't even recognize entertainment as number one, a business. Number two, a business that creates employment. Omuntiasie. Enti dane day nyina no Kumasi akoye se ye twen Easter. Anase ye twen bronya. Ne etimanya event bi anase activity bi a ebetimi a make good use of number one event centers I work room ho and even artists to a larger extent. And when I say to a larger extent, because even some of these big shows ebebano e background Kumasi artists kura nya bi so nyina. But my main for mumi na fe me raw matade ne ehwe o madeja. There's been 4 successful policies one policy but 4 successful rollout abagan hasi baako kura ntimi nko neither 4 baako kura ntimi baako activation baako kura ntimi nko Ashanti region baako kura ntimi nko yo. Now I'll break it down and let you know some of the benefit of these policies are abided by. Yakasa grand sales na ede amanfo edwadifo ene atofo bebre ba be hiem. Enti woniama bi kura gu store na obi ntoya nipa bi ntoya grand sales no wote bo no so anasa wode ba ho kura mpa obetimanya atofo ewo ho. Na event bi na increase buying and selling. Enti grand sales ba na dwadifo nyina ni age because ne niam egu store no enya nkoe no amanfo ba beto. Similar thing happens in Ghana every December. Year of return, beyond the return, December in GH. Every December, ubetnan crying, ubetsasem we are making, ubetiasie. And as a uban crying December, you understand what I'm talking about. The economy gets a boost. And so boost now, it's not that it's not measured though. It is measured to the extent that GTA report to say they made $2.5 billion last 2 years from December in GH. $2.5 billion as their contribution. How dumb are you? And I'll say this again. Sir, ubehu a policy as rich as this. Edi amanfo nyina eba country nim. Enya no ansa okwa pre-event ni bi. Na ansusuampa regional minister mayor moye MPP form panyimfo. Madi MPP mu ache. How hard is it for you to lobby for an event, one event, and as create an event and get sponsorship from the Ghana Tourism Authority into the region to activate the region? Guess what? Say Afro Nation nkwaya na adwene se wo ba Kumasi a. Afro Nation minim kura no mimbo misremu na meka minim kura no. A crew. Afro Nation has a crew of over 200 people. They work with a team of over 200 people. Mr. O, sanipa 200 no ebi ra Kumasi say guess what? Se show no ye Kumasi Sports Stadium, they would want hotels that are around, right? It is first from Asokwa ho the end that means a hojo stretch a hotels akesi agigi from the golden to live near there. Nipa 200 golden to live Bayama, golden bean ebeboma, Royal Ameta boboma, Cicero ebeboma, all because there is one event that is coming to town. And they will be there to prepare the grounds. It'll be a 1 week. So guess what? Omo bano, oma amfa dan amba, oma high hotel. Ombe time huntade ya omo fe, ombe tobi. Ombe didi, ewo ho. Ombe faka. Guess what? There is money being pumped directly into the economy of Kumasi and as Ashanti region. Direct cash. Cold cash being pumped into the economy. It would you only say you show be keke no mo ba be you. But in you show no. Free the business point. Ombe raw chopper, ombe ko +2, ombe ko a friend say, bakuya me joint bakuya banners, ombe ko. But we don't look at it like that. You find so and crown on the person muji or on person Bob Bonnie Bintina. I may see you and a year of return, maybe Mahana, a man for can once. No, look at it from the business point. Entertainment is the only, and I'll repeat this thing. I'll tell you, one of the businesses that employs so many people. entertainment. Because artists baku move you can see a creative superstar no move only doctors, only lawyers, only DJs, only MCs. One artist move say ya. Enye team ketwa bouncers nyina wo mu. Hwe nipa dodo a benefited from one artist. So let's not look down on entertainment, and when we are crying for entertainment and better and quality entertainment for the region, don't look down on it. These are the fault, aside the way, the main fault. Getting an event of that magnitude is the fault of the regional minister and the mayor. They don't see it. Not Ghana and Nigeria, and if you're watching this editorial, you can check it out on our Facebook page. I'll get the video and then we'll put the link there. Ghana and Nigeria, first leg qualifying, World Cup, Qatar. Ghana, Asia, Nigeria, In Kumasi. I was on Radio 1 as at that time. And I see Mayor Abba Oye promo. So Mayor came to our studio. I was the host. I'm saying, Mayor, Adia we amuye program ya amuye. I'm saying, boy, one was a man for Ghana for Edgar Black Stars. But we have international eyeballs. ESPN, Super Sport, all the big sporting channels, they were all in Kumasi on that day. No more cover match. This is the golden age. Saturday I'm making. This is 2021, mebwa. The golden age of Kumerica. Now, Mayor, wait there. Kebeya nka half time and as before match no kra no. Yen create be 10 minutes bi na nkema Kumerica artists ni bi stage that's yen mo mfom na mo be perform kakra ho. Now, say ene Mayor ka che me say, "Oh, DJ, wo dey frame na yen hwe how e betimi arrange say ene na mbe frame Mayor na wafa." Minim. And this is something that we wanted to do because once the international media's eye is on Kumasi, we can use it to project Kumerica. And guess what? Kumerica has been one of the biggest brands etimama amount for again sika our region. We don't look at it from that level. We don't look at the business end of it. Sanka program ne etimi koso and artists need to mean a chance to perform and introduce themselves. Guess what? Super Sport be picking, ESPN be picking, international media outlets be about who be to cover the Ghana Nigeria first leg qualifying. Ewo Kumasi Babaya Sports Stadium would have heard of a brand called Kumerica. An opportunity to sell. Now this is the intina yebo a Super Bowl. Omo half time. Emma artists be perform. Have you ever heard of the benefit these artists get when they perform at the halftime show? Wow, unte da. Asha ball last one we no. Ni shows ne concert da na nim nyina. Ni nyina is sold out. For the whole year ya to tickets na amanasa. Why don't we start thinking differently? Region no. Young boys and girls ni nyina too free. But to the my general regional minister ni Yosua, mami move on kwechi. Now this is the part where a very complicated because it deals with our chiefs and our kings. In fact, we don't have kings, we have one king. Opem so me boni dia na mabomi mu. Na nansemo koso our region. Boys need soon, girls need soon, but yehu. No, Kranny say, I feel there are so many places in Ghana. Traditionally, event be a course be they find a way. Omode omo ankasa nkrofo ewrem. Na me ntimi nka enyi afahye afahye koso wo Ghana ha. I've been to Cape Coast for afahye makobida. Mako Winneba. Me say, sa festivals ni nyina okwa, you realize that there are local artists that are getting the platform to showcase their talent. And I ask myself, every 40 days, the account calendar, every 40 days, a day. Every 40 days. And some a day a day kesiye. I hear of private parties going on, private events be going on. I have never heard. I have never seen in all my years say ye di ade na ade no ye ade carnival bi wa ha Kempaluta betima kwa akogina so strong man betima akogina stage ne so brothers mo be kwa akogina stage ne so say krom sikani mu nia there's the OT and ages there's never been anything like that. Administratively, I believe regional minister mayor don't even see it that nasa. Ye nananoma himfo should pay close attention. Because in paying for way me boom mubium. And you na mutie mumrem no. And ya no bi na mrante ni tie o. Omunim ena so omunim mpo a wo mumpe. Enti ube hu ne da bia na ade ne hyehyɛ aso no otie ade foforo bi otie bibi free baby. Naka ne papa mu a kebesre se ye betwe nkwada na ben ye. Na the only way abet matwe aben ne say obegye ono ne de na tum. Na wanje ne de na ntum ono so nye wo de ne ntum da. There is a strong gap between the old and the new. Unim akwa to the extent said this time around say obi high life artist no shia new school artist ne bi opeso o kire say wo de wo nye high life proper one ni bi ntin wo de wo nka ho ehune da bia na no je double ambule ebe mo nyoma mo ye fried rice music and then inti there's no way I obeka say udi afahye bi no akofa high life artist bia ba mrante ne be ba wo ma to you who didn't say bia you provided a platform but wo ma because ade na wo ye wo no mo mpe no krenya me anim nie problems no be bia ma identify no authorities no eno no corporate count corporate. Now corporate no me bo rema Ghana is run at a central point. The central point has to be ewo nkran. Into which letter for sponsorship say no krenya me anim ni di pa nipa a woje wo letter ni kura ye. Se ne 19 tim pa wo nkran ya. Forget it. Obetima akwa akoto kokko na obekọ na proposal na no ne de chechire kokko ama. Oyembe show. There's little to no sponsorship when you want to run an event in Kumasi. Little to no sponsorship. Hey, obe bra chase companies up and down, up and ekwa kra me frere regional chef enko. It will not go through. Now, take it from me, somebody who has been doing one of the most high-end events. And if you doubt, and once I call me profile, be a winning beer and search for me I can give you tons of events that I've done throughout my career in Kumasi and how I suffered to even get sponsorship. And yet better. Corporate can be. If you are wondering how, I'm on for me do region Muslim, my cook Kumasi, I said, and 10 up. I'll tell you, corporate plays a major role in it. Role in the case your corporate. They don't see the need to invest in entertainment in the region. Yawo make us as we also make on the positive side and so crap. There were a couple of local businesses that also played a vibrant role in entertainment in the region. Betas companies a PA nyina adonko betas wayade wabon homodin bieja betas ono so wabon homodin pa sankofo mienu we minim crowd sankofo mienu we die mebo mabaso because I used to be a marketing manager for bieja betas, so I know the level of investment ekomu. But then big ones more a lot more financial muscles otroko may say it's like waiting for a ship at the airport. Emma. The last point that I want to step on, my editorial way question, would be the citizens of Kumasi. Now, there's a reason why everybody and myself, when City Boy interviewed, I said it. On the day that I took the bold decision to leave the region, it was based on one. But we were trying to find ways and means around it. But I realized that the citizens themselves do not want entertainment. And Obu say, Slim, now kasa same way now the shows near the and buy. me shows bia me madwin say meji bia no meji madwin say meji rate kesi bia no, you know you face a lot of backlash. Although yes, I've been blessed enough to have a fan base that omoye affluent. They pay to enter shows. So I could charge 100 Ghana cedis, I could charge 150 Ghana cedis, and still I will fill the venue. But 150 Ghana cedis, guess what? I had to put Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Amrado, Strongman, Kweku Flake, Fameye, Wendy Shea. I had like Black Sheriff Beba. I had to put like 10 artists for 100 Ghana cedi show. Bro, if this was to be in Accra, a cash out season, be a major 1,000 Ghana cedis, and it will still be booked with the level of artists that are coming, performing at the show. And if I tell you, even with that, I had no sponsorship. No sponsorship. Zero. Citizens, I imagine say, oh, so o charge sika bia for a show there be o yenko show na you say 100 cedis. You've never organized an event before. You don't know what it takes to do it. You don't know Nema obete wo wasum when you are running or you are putting up an event in the region. 50 cedis. Hey, any omumbo. Yanya say, oh, nasi we dey ka 10. Hey. Opeso de 10 cedis. Ebe hwe Kweku Smoke, Blacko, Amrado, and Kimpaluta 10 cedis. Oh. Charlie, Golden Kingdom pa. Kumasi pa. Me see 20 Ghana cedis for an Asaka show. 20 Ghana cedis for Asaka show. And I mean can say same way. And some make Kenya mean can go be animasio. It is what it is. It has to be said, and I will say it. Makan wo Kumasi mesa kana waha. Baby am be free me be ameka. 20 Ghana cedis for Asaka show, organized by Asaka Boys and YFM. Oh, Jesus Christ. Inti kafani say, what the Asaka Boys now represent mo all year through. And year naso. O kwa che omo 20 cedis say Jack. Mo fan tonsio no na munya hode na next year monsa monyo. 20 Ghana cedis. When I say the citizens themselves are not ready for event, let me cite this example. Last year near Ohasi, and I could queue a year for my brother's concert. I won't cry, Hasi, Nuguchi. Now wrap it down and let me tell you something about Kojo Q that you don't know. Kojo Q is 100% Kumasi boy, born and bred, Temaba, Dabro, Bantamani Abrantie. Let me ask you a question. Wow, Shemin. Are we Kumasi near our Jao tone? Let me ask you, Kojo Q Kaso Boshu Kumasi? Or give 50 cedis, Obeko. 50 Ghana cedis, Obeko. Or no kwa as Kojo Q, 50 cedis, Obeko. Mibusao. Dino Krema. Kojo Q was able to charge here in Accra for my brother's concert. No radio interview, no TV interview, just social media, Twitter, keke, post up. Jesus Christ. 300 cedis, 500 cedis. Mimi ko drew hono. Me time I'm free radio so mimi ko drew venue no. Na ehwa chima me nya baby kram parke. 300 cedis Kojo Q. And they were paying. And this somebody, an artist who basically Kumasi, you're trying to fruit my Kumasi. And I asked him, ask him why I said as a event for my brothers. No, Uncle Yebi Ewo Kumasi. Ask him. And he will tell you. Eddie. Nobody, and I want to repeat this, nobody would want to move from the comfort zone. Not me. Because I had In fact, I still have a lot of investment in Ashanti region. I've invested heavily over there with one of the largest followings any DJ could ever have. So why do you think all of a sudden I want to switch and do this? Why? Because udru baby elevation no untimi nyane wo ho. And sometimes I talk about these things because any mainstream, especially during the year of return, among for Black Americans, people from the diaspora, when they were entering the country, most of them would want to pay a courtesy call to our king. The last one that I saw was Idris Alba, and I was thinking, in Komobe in a course when he was there, I was just imagining my dream was in Komobe in a course. Because if somebody there in higher authority would have whispered into his ear, say, "Oh, Charlie, what about the new James Bond, the Black James Bond, Idris Alba, the Black James Bond. Oh, yeah, well, movie industry so high from Ukuma Wood. And then Dr. Like in Trasket back way, and I know we something to merge these two worlds. Now, remember, Idris Alba with his type of following. Say, Yehuno in any scene, any movie, na Ghanaian and as a local actor or actress woman, unhwe elevation no, menka kra no, menyi hwe Abraham ta yenhwe. Ye nim hwe kra no. But the guy was there, came into the region, shot a documentary in the region. Yes, I know one for camera team and obe documentary war region nim esa koye. When timini a local movie phone back who cry ni bibia o. God damn it. It's wine beba. Because ke wiase nyina behwe Kwadwo Nkansan Lewin. Ombehwe Pilato. Ombehwe a friend is saying 3940. Kombe hu ayi wo hom a friend is saying Dr. Likey anase Chicheku. Something in komo ben ne course wo ho. Yetimi nya Kumerika fo na nyamwa bia mfri boys na nyamwa bia mfri baby they were able to bring Stormzy. Enyom keke etimi ma Stormzy free UK by Heady One. Omu nyina be wura Kumasi Vice UK. One of the biggest portals, entertainment portals UK. Came, even me na to studio and they came to interview me and put me on Vice UK, all because of Kumerika. And ministers, in fact, mayors could not see the importance of this. To drag and extend the brand. Oh. Mekasa hon. Meka diabechi. But before you take that bold decision, say, oh, any may entertain and me too a concry no. My men can't show a hand your man a hongroso. A hano. Still you were underground artist wa. Nti unimo me catch no. A hano nkran no you were underground for pa obeba be to omo chef form deep. Ba oba no ani abre. Na wo ye wa adwen say ubesua. Di kan yi Kumasi ye funu no to abonten. Yi sa Kumasi ye funu no yi to ofanko beri ya ho baby to twene kra. Amasaman udru amasaman anu yi Kumasi ye ne di ato. Because oba be share life physical komu be share no one junction so. But if you're able to break through, I'm telling you, endless opportunities and endless plug. It's just the same as any national capital. It's just the same as any big city. There are opportunities lying around. Unfortunately, I see less in where I am coming from. Me de besi ase ye frame DJ Slim, me editorial we me de part 2 ebesa bro. Yen share e flip side. Me de obi bi ase.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.